Hey everyone, welcome to our Hangout tonight. We are the ladies of Total Life Changes, and we are chatting with you tonight about why we joined Total Life Changes and how it's changing our lives and the different many things that we are doing. And we are just really excited to be here. And tonight I have on the panel with me two lovely ladies of Total Life Changes. I have Deanna Linton and also Ray Hope. And also, this little lady on my lap is my grandchild, and so her name is Amara. So she's joining us tonight. So we're all just going to be chatting a little bit and sharing why we joined TLC and why we enjoy it so much. So if you all can hear me, just please comment below and let me know that everything is okay with this chat and that you can see and hear us. Yeah. Okay.
We're good?
Just waiting. Can you hear us? Okay, well, I guess we are live.
There's a bit of a delay on the feed side, but I think it's coming through loud and clear.
Okay, that's awesome. All right, so everyone, we are live now, and I have a grandbaby. Go in there with Papa. Go ahead. Okay, Ray, I want you to take it for me right now.
Okay.
Ray?
I'm here. Can you hear me okay? You should be able to hear me okay. So guys, the purpose of today's call is we just want to share with you our excitement about Total Life Changes. Really speaking on my own testimony, it took me a year and a half to really see this. And, a really good and dear friend of mine reached out to me and gave me some information about this. And he wasn't trying to pitch me. He wasn't trying to get me to stop what I was doing somewhere else. He simply asked me a very real question, and he asked me, is what I'm currently doing the absolute best for my family? And I've never had somebody reach out to me in that way before, that they would ask me about my family. And, as a mom, as a divorced single mom at that, of three young adults, I can't even call them kids anymore, of three young adults, the oldest being about, 22 going on 23, and my youngest being 15. And everybody is either going into college, or they're going into medical school, or they're going into high school. And I really had to kind of step back and, reassess things, almost checking my own pride and ego at the door, because I thought I was doing pretty good where I was. And then, so I started doing research, and I reached out to a girlfriend of mine who happens to be an executive ambassador in this company. And you could put two and two together without me having to name names, but I had the chance to have a really heart-to-heart talk with her. And we talked about the Lord, we talked about children, we talked about business, we talked about a lot of things. But her testimony was so powerful to me that I started doing even more research on the company, and that was all she wrote. Pretty much after that convo, I was in business, because I realized that I can do so much for my family. So I think it's ironic that the company is called Total Life Changes, because they truly are totally changing lives. But, I like to have a play on their acronym. I know that TLC is Total Life Changes, but to me it really means tender loving care. And ever since I got on board with this team, let me tell you something. I'm seeing so much caring, so much real tenderness within our team that we really gonna love on you, and we're gonna love on you in such a way that you have no choice but to be successful in this. We have a product, we have a line of products that are absolutely some of the best I've ever seen in all my years of networking. And I can safely say that even if these products were not attached to a business opportunity, they would still fly off the shelves because that's just how good they are. But we take pride in knowing that you can only get them from us. And so, with the fact that we have so many great people in this company, on this team, doing really great things and genuinely wanting to help each other, I love it. I loved it since day one, and every day that passes, I love it even more. So, I'm just like Mama Bear now. I'm just wanting to love on my team members and my extended family within TLC, because I know that we are truly in the right place at the right time. And if you have not made a decision to get on board in this company right now, let me tell you, it is something you absolutely want to do. You want to reach out to whoever invited you and lock arms with us, because this 36K team is blazing a trail. I promise you, you don't make a decision now, somebody's going to make a decision for you later. So, just enjoy the ride, because we have so much more value to bring to you.
That is absolutely true. I am so excited to be working with Ray and Deanna and all the lovely ladies and guys in the 36K team. I'll just share a little bit about my story because Ray shared hers, and we're just kind of chatting tonight, just kind of sharing with you guys what kind of transpired with us. I actually first heard about Total Life Changes in November of last year, and I looked at it. I was pretty intrigued with it actually, but I had never heard of it before. So, so many things out here you're kind of unsure about. So I kind of just sat on it for a minute, and then it was brought to my attention again. And so the second time I was like, oh, this is great. This is confirmation for me. And so I just whipped out my credit card and I just joined right there. Um, the products, I looked at them. I was, like I said, I was intrigued, but I was not sure about them until I received my tea. And let me just say, um, it was just incredible for me, the changes that I experienced almost immediately, because I do have or had, I'm gonna say had, some health issues with some very real concerns. I have osteoarthritis as well as rheumatoid arthritis, and so once I started drinking the tea, I noticed that my pain had pretty much alleviated, that the inflammation had kind of gone down in my knees. They were very inflamed, and I noticed that I was just starting to feel better and had this general sense of well-being and calm in my life, and how I was responding to different things. So I was really excited to join Total Life Changes, and I started building a team, little by little. And then a couple months ago, I just really made the decision that I really wanted this for my family and for my life, and I wanted to be out of a situation that I was in financially. And I just really knew that I just had to make a decision. And it really came down to the fact that I was not making enough money in my home-based business to pay all of my bills. And so I'm going to tell you just a little funny story. I had actually filled out a job application. I called my niece and asked her, she works at home for a company, a well-known national company. And I asked her about this work at home business. Well, work at home job it was. It was actually employment. And so she told me what to do, and I applied for it. I had the telephone interview, and I wasn't real happy about it because I wanted to work from home. I enjoy time freedom. I enjoy being able to do what I want to do and be available to help my daughters with their children, like I'm doing now. And so I went through all of the testing, and it was a long test. It must have been like an hour, hour and a half. And I did all of that, and then I had a telephone interview, and then a couple days later, I got a rejection letter. And I was excited. I was like, "Ooh, good. They rejected me. I don't have to work for anybody." And then I said, but now, the rubber has hit the road. I have got to make some things happen for myself. And so that's really was the catalyst for me just saying, I have a great opportunity right here. I have some wonderful products. I really need to get engaged and I need to get motivated because really don't want to work for anybody else. I enjoy working for me. It has always been a dream of mine, and I knew that I had to make some things happen because there aren't a lot of jobs out there that pay well. And I knew that a job paying $10 or $12 an hour was not really going to be enough to take care of the things that I want to take care of and put me in the kind of lifestyle that I am accustomed to. A few years ago, I fell on some hard times like most people do. I lost a job. I lost my dream home. Then my parents passed away. So I went through a whole lot during that period while trying to build a business. So my focus was not always where it needed to be. So it took a little while to get where I wanted to go. So it was like a little detour, over and over again. I kept like going through this thing where I knew what I wanted, but it took me a minute to get there. And so with Total Life Changes, I just really realized, okay, this is the perfect opportunity. It is basically ground floor here in the U.S. because the company is 14 years old. So it has proven ability and stability. It's debt free. We operate in 150 countries already. So I knew that it was a once in a lifetime opportunity for me to get in on basically the ground floor of a company that already had a foundation. And so, excuse me, I just made the decision to just go full force, and it has been a whirlwind ever since. Some of the things I've been able to accomplish inside Total Life Changes has just been phenomenal, and it's because our products actually sell themselves, to be perfectly honest with you. And it's a lot of fun when you actually have products that you don't have to convince people to use. You really don't. And so, like I said, it's just been a lot of fun for me. It's been a lot of fun helping to build this team, the 36K team. We have some wonderful people in our team. So we have amazing leadership. We have leaders on our team with amazing track records in the industry, and we've got new people on our team who have never been in network marketing before, and they're making money. And so it's just wonderful, all the many, many things that are happening inside Total Life Changes and inside our team specifically. Now I want to talk a little bit to Deanna, and she is on our team. And Deanna is actually, she's in Utah, and she started her business. When did you start, Deanna?
I started March 3rd.
Okay, awesome. Deanna is doing really, really well. She is becoming a resolution guru. So, Deanna, I just want you to kind of share your experience with Total Life Changes and the different things that's happening for you.
All right. Well, like I said, I started March 3rd of this year, which it has definitely been a lifesaver because my son, he's 15 months now, but he was taken 2 months early, so he was preemie, being in NICU for 6 weeks. He's still a little behind, and I haven't been able to go back to work, the job I had before this. And I've never done a network marketing anything. So this is all new to me, but I'm catching on pretty quick. What really helped is, the products, they've made me feel better for one, because when I started taking the tea, I have high blood pressure. That started coming down, and then I started taking the chaga and nagano and stuff like that just to feel better so I can live longer for my kids. So I have 3 kids, all different ages, 9, 7, and 15 months. So I have a lot to keep up with. But, once I got a hold of Resolution, I became the product of the product. I have done it a little over a month now, and I have lost 35 pounds. And I take my before and after pictures, and ever since then, I have had people coming after me for Resolution, and, each paycheck I get from, commissions and stuff has helped me buy shoes for my kids, clothes for school, put food on the table, and also help my husband out with his full-time job so he don't have that stress anymore being the only supplier of income. So this has really, helped us out a lot. And, I would never change, my decision to join.
That is just like that story is like got me just like almost ready to cry because I understand what it's like to have that financial stress, because I have had that, I have experienced that. And then to be able to lose 35 pounds in a short amount of time. I mean, did you all hear that her say she joined in March? She's talking about March this year. Okay. This is May. So she has lost 35 pounds in like what, 3 months? Even maybe. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, so maybe 2.5 months. I don't know. But however long it is, could you lose 35 pounds in 2.5 months by yourself? Really, resolution is incredible, and I have been using it for about a month, and I have had some really great weight loss as well, and it is a phenomenal product. And women all over the country are basically uh, knocking our doors down trying to get to resolution, because you can actually lose 1 to 3 pounds a day with a 1,200 calorie diet, and you can exercise with it. And there are no stages, no phases. It's really, really simple. And you just take it 3 times a day, 15 minutes before or after a meal, with 10 drops under the tongue. Now, I say women, but we've got quite a few men, even on our team, um, who are using resolution and having phenomenal results. Some of the ladies, they're losing weight, and now their husbands are now on resolution because they're getting a little jealous that the wives are starting to look so good. So they're now on resolution as well. So we're having a lot of fun on our team, getting healthy and making money. And I'm happy for Deanna because she's able to do the things that she needs to do to help her husband. And that's a wonderful thing when you can don't have to worry about money anymore. I used to worry about money all the time, couldn't sleep at night because I was worried about money. And since I've joined Total Life Changes, that's no longer a concern for me, because the products actually, like I said, they sell themselves. And we help you on our team. We do a lot of brainstorming and training and offering value to our team members to help them succeed, because we want you to know how to make money online. We don't want you online and offline. We teach both strategies because we want you to be successful. We want you to have, as they say in the job market, transferable skills. We want you to be able to know how to do these things and achieve skills that are going to take you the distance and create leaders inside our team. So we spend a lot of time on training and offering value. And Ray, I want you to kind of speak to that a little bit, because you're one of the leaders on our team. And Ray is very she's being very modest, but Ray is a superstar. Ray is just really doing some things on our team. Really, really proud of her, proud of everyone on our team, because we're all excited and we're all happy about what we're doing and working together. And Ray is being very modest, but Ray has done a lot over the last, I think she's been with us for about, 3 weeks now? A month?
3 weeks.
Okay.
3 weeks.
Okay, Ray, kind of share what's going on with you and with your team. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm putting you on the spot. I'm putting you on the spot. Yeah.
You are.
I just want you to kind of share, how easy it's been for you. You've been working, but you are doing some phenomenal things.
Well, I tell you, Lisa, can you guys hear me okay? You can hear me okay? Okay, great. I'm just being me. I think sometimes my name precedes me. And people keep referring to me as like a ray of hope or a ray of sunshine, but that's just me. I am on fire 24/7. You would think that I'm already on NutriBurst or NRG, but I'm not. I'm just a ball of energy from start to finish. So much so that I find myself burning my candles out on both ends on many occasions, but it's all worth it. I do a lot of things behind the scenes. I want to push my team out in the front, and so it can help them get the recognition for all of the hard work. A leader is only as good as his team, as his weakest link. So I try to make sure that there are no weak links, and we share all of these great strategies and concepts, and we motivate each other to the point where they have no choice but to be successful. And so, I do, encourage our team to always stay plugged in, but then I give them a little extra of me where, we do have, team calls and some additional training that, I can only do me a certain way. And they know my angle and know that, if we do it this way, you'll find success. It's funny because the strategy that we rolled out in the video today, I had only shared with just a few team members, and then I saw your video and I was like, oh, I said, she was just thinking the way I was thinking. But then I looked at it, I was like, we need to tweak it just a little bit, because it will do this, and this, but we need to show them that it will do this better if we work it a different way and have a different spin on it. So I'm so glad that you were so open, and humble, and allowed me to share my idea with you, and you went right to work, and we put it in a video so that we can implement it for the entire 36K team. So that's so important, because we really see such a valuable and huge potential within TLC. And so, what I bring is just, I just have, to me, I feel like I have a more laid back approach, but make no mistake, I'm a shark. I'm a shark. And, but I do it in a more laid back way. Sometimes my accent precedes me as well. I am a New Yorker from the Bronx. And so I always tell people I can switch it from corporate to ghetto real quick, but I always try to keep it on the corporate side, and just, let people know that there are definitely two sides, and the way that I come at certain people, because everybody is different. So if I'm talking to a guy, they're going to see straight up shark, but if I'm coming at a woman, they're going to see a shark, but they're going to also see a mama bear, because the mama bear side of me really wants to gently encourage people that you can fly on your own so quickly and so easily with TLC, but you always have a home back here with the team, so we can love on you, coach you, encourage you, motivate you, and let you know that you can do this. Sometimes people tend to try so hard when you really don't need to. Just show the products. These products will sell themselves, hands down. And so I'm excited. I tell my team all the time, look, if you have my cell phone number, you have access to me for a three-way. Use me while you can, because our organizations are going to get so large that I need to be able to teach my people how to do me, I'm trying to teach Ray Hope how to make other Ray Hopes, because we're going to get to a point where we won't be able to have that one-on-one interaction and be able to do the three-way unless we get an assistant and a very tight schedule. So, right now people have access to me, inbox me, email me. If you're lucky, one of the lucky few to have my phone number, then reach out to me for a three-way. But it's really important that we just teach our people and really really have a true duplicable system that people can use and run with it, so that before you know it, I don't know what I did, but 17 people and 57 people in my organization in 3 weeks, that's not a bad thing. I think that's a pretty good thing. And right now we're teaching everybody how they can become director in record time, and I want to have my front line be directors in record time, because if I can make a whole lot of me they can make a whole lot of them, and everybody is going to be good, and we will have successfully created 1,000 families who are six-figure earners, and that's what we want to do. We want to get people to that level. So I'm excited, Lisa and Deanna. I am excited, and I'm tired, but you know, I got one of my girls out in Hawaii. I just saw her message asking me if I'm still up. For her, I'm still up. She, you know, she's what, 6 hours, 5 hours behind us. So her early is my late, but we make it work because we're a global opportunity and we're attracting people on a global scale. So if we're going to be up 24/7, we're going to be up and make sure that we are there for brand new people coming on board and knowing that they found a place that they can call home to. So that's all I have to say tonight.
What you said was really important. I hope that you all I hope you all caught on to what she said about it being a duplicable system, because we have created in the 36K team, which is the 36K team. And I'll tell you a little bit about why we call it the 36K team. We have a duplicable marketing system that is free to all members of our team, as well as this hangout that we do every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. We also have a training platform for our team members that we actually do training, and we share that with everyone because we want everyone to have the same opportunities inside the 36K team to be successful. So we have a lot of training for you. We have state-of-the-art resources for you. Our file section in our group is insane. I think the ladies will agree with me that we have lots of resources for you. We have lots of training for you. The support is incredible. We also have a chat, so we are available basically 24/7. And we, you know, all of us, of course, we do sleep sometimes, but you know, if you have a question, you can pop in. Somebody will answer you. So we're all very helpful, and our team is growing like crazy. We all have, we're all just growing so much in our businesses. Some people are focusing on retail to recruit. Some people are just out there, you know, just recruiting, and some people are just focusing on retailing. So we have a skill set. There's training for everyone, no matter what your passion or your skill set or level might be. So whether you're coming in as a new person who's never done a home-based business before, or you're coming in as a seasoned network marketer, home-based business owner, we have it all. There's nothing that we don't have that we can't support you with. The other thing is, the reason that we call ourselves the 36K team is because inside Total Life Changes, our comp plan, you just need two to be binary qualified. That means being able to make residual income from the team that you create. Now, there are 5 ways to get paid inside Total Life Changes. The first way is to retail. Okay, you'll make 50% on everyone who signs up under your business. So, no, everyone who purchases a product from you. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. And then we also have the 50% on anyone who signs up with you. Okay. Then we also have residual income, where you can make residual income from anyone who may join under you once you're binary qualified. And then we also have, trying to grab my notes because you all see we're multitasking. We're multitasking women, women of TLC. We got to do a little bit of it all, as you do, and so we understand that and we help each other through it. And so we also have check match bonus, and so you'll earn a 50% check match on all your personally sponsored, and earn 10% to 50% check match on all the people your personally sponsored enrolls. There's also a corporate expense account where you'll earn up to $1,500 monthly starting at national director rate. So there is a lot of income to be made with us. Like I said, there are 5 ways to get paid. We are having a ball inside Total Life Changes inside the 18. I also want to share with you that there are 4 stages of growth inside the network marketing industry. There is the formulation, where it's the ground floor and visionaries come and they build long term. Then there's concentration, where there's expansion into new markets and you attract more leaders. Then there's explosion, where there's massive growth. is experienced and fortunes are being made. And of course, establishment, where the brand is now established as a household name. There's consistent growth and, creating wealth for those who started during the formulation stage. Now, TLC is actually in the first stage, formulation. We are ground floor in the United States. And so if you are a visionary, we want to invite you to join our team and join Total Life Changes. There is a button at the bottom of this video that says start here or join now. I can't recall right now. I'm a little distracted with the little one. So just join us. We would be so happy to have you join our team and join the Total Life Changes family. If you need more information, there's a button on the right-hand side, and you just click that and you can get more information. Or go to the person who sent you to this Hangout and ask them. We're here to help you succeed, and we wish you
Good night, everybody. Lisa, I think your phone muted at the very end.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
My hands are so full with this baby tonight.
I can tell.
I know. I mean, for real, I'm too old for this, right?
Now you know why I'm not a grandmother right now.
Right. I am too old for this. But we are making things happen in the 36K team and with Total Life Changes, no matter what kind of situation you are coming from, how many kids you have, grandkids you have, whatever. We all understand that we are work-at-home parents and grandparents, and we make things happen for ourselves. And so if you want to join our team and you're an action taker and a visionary and you're ready to make some things happen, we'd love to have you on the team. Click join now at the bottom of this video and join us, and we will see you on the other side. Have a wonderful evening, and thanks. Bye-bye.